Have you ever yearned to understand the secrets of the universe? Do you seek profound wisdom that transcends the boundaries of our known existence? Look no further, as Alex Collier is here to ignite your mind and spirit with his extraordinary encounters with the Andromedan civilization. Alex Collier has dedicated his life to sharing the profound messages and teachings he has received from our cosmic neighbors, the Andromedans. His experiences have transformed the lives of countless individuals across the globe, and today, we're honored to bring you his extraordinary insights and revelations. But before we delve into the depths of cosmic knowledge, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel to join our incredible community. Trust us, you won't want to miss a single moment of the knowledge Alex Collier imparts. Sit back, relax, and listen to Alex Collier discussing his life working with satellites and whether Starlink is a white hat project.
Alex, was Starlink starting to be installed on the day that Facebook was hit, 4th of October? This seems to tie in with Cliff High's predictions for this month in a way, despite that he isn't focused on the idea of Starlink project. In my circles, there is a question. Is the 15th a significant date? I wonder if that is when Starlink will be fully installed across the globe. I've been following Michelle Fielding and Janine Moreau for updates surrounding these events, and I've been talking to others more about your work recently. Thank you. Starlink.
Thank you, Kay. Starlink has been going up into space for, I think, nearly 2 years now. There are hundreds and hundreds of satellites up there already. So no, it didn't start last week. It's been well in process. Will it be finished by the 15th? I absolutely don't know. Is it operational? I am sure the satellites that are up there are being tested and they're being linked to another. They're also probably being linked to specific areas or relay stations on the ground. Having worked on the Iridium satellite project when I worked for Motorola Global Satellite Systems, that is actually the model for Starlink. Except my understanding is that the Starlink are military hardened, which means they would take a pretty strong solar flare, gamma ray, things of that nature. They probably won't do well if a meteor flies through our atmosphere and takes some of them out. However, there's so many that they can just move others back into position, which is exactly what the Iridium satellite system is. The Iridium satellite system is also being used for live communication with military aircraft. The signal does not have to come to the ground now and then go back up. They can go ship to ship, plane to plane, etc. So Starlink would be something very, very similar to that. And of course, the technology is really advanced now. When they first put up the Iridium satellite system, it's an old technology now, but they're replacing satellites, etc. Is the 15th a specific date? I don't know. They're not going to tell us. They're not going to say, okay, black hats, we're going at you this day. If you remember Trump's thing, we're never going to tell you when or what we're going to do and when we're going to do it. He goes, that's just stupid. And it is stupid. So there are a lot of things already going on behind the scenes. Of course, there's a lot of different scenarios regarding the takedown of the social media channels recently. There's even stories that Facebook did it on purpose to see how quickly it could go down and how quickly they could bring it up. They were testing failure points. Now, that in itself is a very interesting question. Every strategic move has failure points. And what I mean by that is no matter how great the plan is, there's always a weak link or a place of vulnerability. Now, the Black Hats, the New World Order, the Cabal, they have many failure points. But there's one specific key failure point that they have, that when the timing is specifically right and the move against that failure point happens, the entire system will come down all at once. Boom, like trees in a forest. They won't be able to adjust. They won't be able to move resources. The whole thing will come down. That is typically how you structure an attack and a move against an enemy that you want to remove from the equation permanently, is that you wait and you isolate that specific failure point, and then what you do is you wait for the exact time to do it. Now we're all saying, what's taking so long? What's taking so long? Why aren't we seeing more? I believe that they're just waiting for that failure point to line up. Don't ask me what the failure point is, because I specifically don't really know. I do know for a fact that it exists, and because every battlefield scenario has one. Every plan of attack has one. Every defense essentially has at least one failure point. And when it comes to this structure, this matrix that we've been all living under, they have been very, very sloppy. And they've made many mistakes. But instead of expending all of these resources, attacking it from multiple places, all at the same time, because we're not the Star Alliance, we're not fourth or fifth density star nations that have the resources to do that on a multidimensional level, aka taking out the non-terrestrials that are here, or removing them from the equation. We don't have that. As you probably are aware, the white hats are not necessarily a large group, but they're a very intelligent group, a very smart group. So what they would do is they would know their limitations, and they would use their resources specifically to target specific failure points here in North America, South America, Europe, China, Australia, etc. And when those those failure points line up at a specific moment, they can use all their resources that they do have and go after that failure point or failure points and take the whole thing down all at once. And I am positive that using the looking glass technology, they know exactly where those points are. Because when you run war scenarios, that's what you're doing. You're gaming. You are gaming the enemy, just like they're gaming us. The problem is they don't realize all the resources the white hats have that are both terrestrial and non-terrestrial. So we're in a remarkable time in history. Extraordinary, really. But the important thing is yes, this is all happening around us. But the important thing is for all of us individually and, as a unit, as a family, as soul groups, to stay centered, to stay grounded, and to stay within the flow of spirit, to do whatever it is that we can do to connect to our higher source, to our true spiritual strengths. Because the shift in consciousness is not physical. It's going to affect physicality, all physicality. But it's a vibrational frequency rising. We are talking about a spiritual change that will affect all physicality. So the focus needs to be on aligning ourselves to Source.
We are immensely grateful for your support, as it enables us to continue sharing knowledge that transforms lives and expands consciousness. So please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell for cosmic notifications. Thank you for being an integral part of our cosmic journey. Stay curious, stay open-minded, and most importantly, stay connected. Together, we'll navigate the vast cosmic tapestry hand in hand. Until our next adventure, fellow truth seekers. If you would like to see Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we host an online seminar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information and dates of upcoming online seminars, please visit alexcollier.org. Please click on one of the above videos to seek more of Alex Collier's knowledge.